Hello students, hello world, Dr. K here. We are continuing with our review of the questions from chapter 1 for grade 7. This is the first test. There were 12 questions. This is question 2 out of 12 questions. Okay, this question is a check all that apply. So it's kind of like a multiple choice, but there could be more than one answer. It's a choose all that apply. So let's read the question carefully. Which decimals are equivalent to 2 over 11? So let's see, 2 over 11. That is the same thing as 2 divided by 11. That is 2 divided by 11. So we could do long division. If we have to do long division, the 2 would be inside the house, the 11 would be outside. Or we can use a calculator and see what the calculator gives you. If we enter it in the calculator, we will see that it would be 0.18, and the 1/8 keeps repeating. So 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, and at some point the calculator maybe runs out of room, and if it has to truncate the calculator, what would the calculator do? The calculator sometimes, let's say the calculator display was only this big, the calculator will say, oh, I have to round. And so the calculator will round that 1 into a 2. It will round up that 1 into a 2. And so students will get confused over what the calculator shows. But you have an understanding that this is really the answer. 2 over 11 is really 0.18, and the 1/8 repeats. So, which answers are correct? Well, let's see which answers we could eliminate as incorrect. A, we eliminate, because that's not the same thing. 0.18 terminating, that is not the same thing as 2 over 11. That is actually 18 over 100, right? Same thing with B, 182. That is not true. That is the same thing as 182 over 1,000. And when you simplify it, it's not the same thing as 2 over 11. We find out that C is correct. We find out that D is correct. Now, E is tricky. E is incorrect. Why is that? Be very specific. Why is E incorrect? The way that the bar is shown on the 181, you would think that that means 0.181, and then it repeats a 181, and then it repeats 181, and you can see the pattern that it produces is not the same. So the final answer is C and D. Not a difficult question, but one where you really have to understand what the bar means, what bar notation means, and what repeating decimals are. And we already know that 2 over 11 is going to produce repeating decimals because the numerator, we don't care about the numerator because let me say that again. We know that that's going to be a repeating decimal because we look at the denominator, and it is not just a factor of 2's and 5's. It's a factor of 11. So the prime factorization, it involves 11, and that produces the repeating decimals. If it was only 2's and 5's, it would terminate. But anything other than 2's and 5's, it would ensure that we have repeating decimals. So answers here is C and D for question 2. Dr. K here, and my job is to make you a math genius. Proud of you.